somewhere in his journey of finding eBay dropshipping, he was low on cash. I'm just saying what I think was happening, right? This is not what
Yeah,
Oliver
exactly.
told me. I'm saying that I've been in a situation where I was in Nicaragua and I listed without software. I used to manually list like 20 items a day, but back in the day, when you list 20 items, you'll get sales right away.
And I met this guy called Roop, and we talked, and I told him I was too broke to buy that software, so he said, okay, just list items. And I feel like he was like giving me motivation, and I was keep listing, but I made like few sales with it, but it wasn't just making any sense, because like I figured out, like I count the number of listings I was doing daily, and like if I wanted to reach like a 10,000, it will took me a year. Like if I could like list more, I could have more sales. So at the beginning, I thought I would purchase Ecom Sniper, but get a refund after. Like. But like when I start doing it, like, and I just see how it's worth it, and like I had 17 sales in my first week, and like keep listing in the community and everything, like it's more than like just the software, like it's the knowledge also.
Yeah.
Once I was talking with my family, like they were like, oh, that's expensive only for like a software, and I was telling them like, you can go like to a race with on the car, like with a Civic, when everybody have a Ferrari. Like there's a lot of competition, and you can't
Right.
compete with those people if you don't have the right tools.
Right. You made $0 and you worked for 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, like when you have no other solution, like, and I
No,
was
I know.
talking, I was talking with that guy Rup, and like he wanted to show me like how it was making nonsense for me to listing manually, and then I figured out by myself why I should purchase the ecom extension.
What's up, guys? Mark Augustine here, and in this video, we're going to talk to Oliver. He had an interesting experience that I identify with, and Ronnie, from what I listened to briefly, also identifies with it. But basically, early in his journey. So, what month we talking about?
So I was start listing manually like in July.
Right. So in July 2025, somewhere in his journey of finding eBay dropshipping, he was low on cash. I'm just saying what I think was happening, right? This is not what
Yeah,
Oliver
exactly.
told me. I'm saying that I've been in a situation where I was in Nicaragua and I listed without software. I used to manually list like 20 items a day, but back in the day, when you list 20 items, you'll get sales right away.
In the 500 listings that I list
No, but what happened?
manually.
Explain what happened.
So yeah, I was already into eBay. Like I was selling clothes before, and I was kind of like doing drop shipping with clothing. So I was like looking for a thrift shop around me, and was looking for like grailed piece, like expensive piece, and I was stealing the photos from the people from the like Instagram and whatever, and I will crop it and like list it on eBay without paying it before for it. So I was making that, and also I was thrifting and like buying, yeah, everything around clothing. And I figured like I didn't have like much clothes on my store, but it was still selling. So I knew I could make something with that eBay. Like, so I was looking on forum on Reddit. Yeah, I was looking on Reddit and find that guys like that talk about drop shipping from Amazon into eBay, and
But one
talk
thing
with
that
him.
I didn't notice before, I think it is important that like in the beginning of you building the eBay account, you sold items that was not drop shipped, right? I actually think
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
Yeah, of course. Like, and I sell like I think I had like about 30 to 40 sales before starting dropshipping.
Right.
So yeah, and I met this guy called Roop, and we talked, and I told him I was too broke to buy that software. So he said, okay, just list items. And I
So
was
he
listing
told you to
items.
do it.
Yeah, he told me to do it. Like, and like we had a call. Like, even if I didn't purchase the subscription, we still had a call like 2 or 3 times a week. And like I feel like it was like giving me motivation, and I was keep listing, but man, I made like few sales with it, but it wasn't just making any sense, because like I figured out, like I count the number of listings I was doing daily, and like if I wanted to reach like a 10,000, it will took me a year. Like
Right.
I could do like maximum like 50 or is 50 items a day. Like, so yeah, I couldn't be
And were
like
you
in the
getting
competition.
sales from those items?
Yeah, I got like maybe 4 or 5 sales before starting listing with Ecom Sniper.
Right. And but what were you doing? You were downloading the images from Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't making like I had like zero like knowledge in e-commerce, so I wasn't like looking for any kind of product, only looking like for the bestseller items, and was doing screenshot and adding my photos and put the title in ChatGPT, and like I was like make something nice for eBay, like yeah.
Feel
An
you.
item sold.
Yeah, some items sold.
Wow.
So now I saw like, okay, this thing is working now. If I could like list more, I could have more sales. And so yeah, at the beginning, I thought I would purchase Ecom Sniper, but get a refund after. Like, but like when I start doing it, like, and I just see how it worked it, and like I had 17 sales in my first week, and like keep listing in the community and everything. Like, it's more than like just a software. Like, it's the knowledge also
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Yeah, no, I thought the same way.
Yeah.
Because like I think I was handed like what an allowance like from my mom. I was like, "Yeah, is this like I kind of saved up for it, you know?" I was like, you know, just try it. This is a free trial anyway, you know. I can always get my money back. And then in the end, I made like I think I made around 500 profit on my first month. So I
Right,
was like, oh, okay,
right.
yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, you know, I'm staying. I'm hooked.
Yeah, that's the
But
thing.
yeah.
Like once you tried it, you're like, okay, that's it's working. Like you don't want to get a refund after that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
But
I came from like a Shopify place, so like there's a lot of skepticism and like suspicion in e-commerce, you know.
Yeah,
But
right.
bro.
but it worked, you know. Yeah.
But Oliver, let me ask you one thing, right? So when you were doing manually, you were doing it random.
Yeah, random. I wasn't looking like for.
Right, right. But wait, wait.
I was just looking to list the most product I can like in a day. Like
Right, but wait. So for people who are watching this video, now that you know what you know, right? Let's just say
yeah,
you know what product substitution is, you know you could bulk list, you know you could find sellers on eBay and stuff, right? Let's just say you know that stuff and you still want to do it manually and not pay for software. Like, not if it's worth it. Let's just say I have $20, right? That would be screwed because you're not going to get paid from eBay right away. But
Yeah.
do you think it's possible to do it manually?
I think it's possible, but like once I was talking with my family, like they were like, "Oh, that's expensive only for like a software," and I was telling them like, you can go like to a race with on the car like with a Civic when everybody have a Ferrari. Like there's a lot of competition, and you can't
Right,
compete with those people if you don't have the right tools.
right,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like 100% you can do it manually. Like again, if Mark like the example that Mark gave, if you are like tight on budget, if you only have like a couple of dollars of disposable income every month, eBay's sold history per listing is public information. You can look it up, right? You can look it up per
right.
listing. And then you can I mean it will take more time. You would have to close out so many tabs and you would have to save pictures, you have to individually Photoshop your templates, and then you have to go to AI to generate a title, generate a description, find a price, calculate the margins, and all that stuff. But
You
then,
can snipe the
if
titles, you can snipe
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but you're still gonna have to download the images, copy and
yeah,
paste description,
because
all the nonsense.
yeah, exactly, because the fundamentals of product substitution or sniping applies to anything. It's just that the software just helps speeds a lot of stuff up. So if you are really tight on budget, you can just do it manually. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, but it will just take you so much more time, like,
Mm-hmm.
and
100%.
all
Yeah.
this time you will have wasted. You will be like months and months behind, like what you could be
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, like I experienced the same thing. Like I'm from Cambodia, and I used to live in Cambodia for like I think 5 years. And I was one of my friends sent me a message, and then I was basically their VA for their like ecom marketplace. So I was listing around like 25 manually a day for like their ecom store, and I like I feel the pain, man. I would
Right.
have like
Okay.
yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
you're Ronnie, but you didn't go to university yet, right? You're like 16, you're in Cambodia, but you have a US bank account and you have like $40, right? You could go to eBay, you could find an item that's selling a lot, you could find where to get it from, you could do it whether it's from Amazon, you could do it like apple pie or whatever. Try to make $5 in 1 or 2 days, make the $5 and wait.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No,
Like, you're not gonna make thousands of dollars manually doing it.
yeah, yeah.
But you
Yeah,
can
no, I
still,
mean,
like,
yeah, yeah, doing it manually can like lead to a path of where you're financially able to purchase the software and speed up your time. But again, it's just like how big your budget is.
if you have
But
the
like
$100, you buy the software. That's
in my case, I needed like I needed that money like to live with, like, so I couldn't be like I couldn't make in money enough faster like for me
Yeah.
manually to start living from it. Like
Hmm.
Right, like you
that's really
wanted
the
to
thing.
like pay rent and get buy food and like
Yeah, yeah. So it's really like speeding up the process, like to all the times and efforts you will put in it, only for like at the beginning, it's only $100, and like you can get a
Yeah.
refund. Only for $100, all the time that you will put into it, I think it's not worth it at all. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. You're saving $100 and you're spending like a month
yeah.
worth of time.
And
Yeah.
you
It's
actually
not
did the
worth it.
500 listings, which is insane.
bro, I was so like discouraged, like because when I like count like how long it will took me to get to 10,000 listing, it was like a year at like listing like for 8 hours daily. I was like, bro,
Did you ever get a sell from those 500 listings?
yeah, yeah, I got like three to four sales, and like,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
How many hours it took?
bro, 8 hours for me, like maybe I didn't like automatize the process or anything. Like I was
Right,
really doing
right.
it.
It's the beginning. You didn't know anything.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was putting like maybe 8 hours daily to do like maximum 40 to 50 listing daily.
Okay, so let's say 8 hours for 50 listings times 10. So 80 hours, right? So 2 weeks of full-time work to get three
Yeah,
sales.
yeah, that's the thing. But like I said, I wasn't like, for me, I thought like, oh, bestseller might be like the best-selling things also on
No, I
eBay.
get it.
But
I
like,
get it. I get it. I'm not
Yeah.
yeah,
the only reason I'm laughing about it, I think it's interesting that like you had the experience and the sale gave you enough motivation, gave you enough information that like, okay, this works. So like how to multiply it, right? Because my first sale I made $3. If you made like I get that. But it's also interesting that it took like 2 weeks of not getting paid a cent to be like, okay, this works. And I think people in YouTube, like this idea of being an entrepreneur, most people shouldn't really be entrepreneurs because if you think about it, to learn what you learn, you made $0 and you worked for 2 weeks.
yeah, bro. Like it was like
No,
I mean, like when you have no other solution, like, and
I know.
I was talking with that guy Rup, and like he kind like he wanted to show me like how it was making nonsense for me to listing manually.
Right,
So I was
right.
listing manually, and then I figure out by myself why I should purchase the ecom extension. Like,
But I don't think it's funny.
so yeah, and
I
go
only laugh because I've been in situations when I sold my first $3 on eBay, I had $60, right? So I took a bus from San Jose, Costa Rica to San Juan de Sur, Nicaragua. So I had like 6 days worth of money because for $10, I could get a room, food in Nicaragua, right? I met a Venezuelan dude and he had a hostel and I told him I'll work for him for free 20 hours a week to like sleep there in AC and just work on eBay dropshipping because I had made this $3. And he was just like, nigga, you sound crazy, but maybe whatever, right? His name is Shelly. I was just like, I sat down, everybody partying around me and everything, and I have on headphones, like manually listening, and I'm getting sales, getting sales, getting sales. And a month later, I moved the fuck out of the hostel, dude.
grind mode, bro, grind mode.
Wait, Mark, during your time manually listing, did you do anything different, or was it just like the marketplace and eBay
I
was
was
just
sniping,
crazy?
and it was drop
Mm,
shipping from Walmart. It wasn't Amazon.
mm,
Walmart has a ton of products from like mainstays and certain brands that like
mm.
people even used to drop ship from Walmart to Amazon. So it was a little different. I can tell you
That's insane.
specific products I sold like 400 times out.
Mm. And Oliver, I'm guessing like you just listed anything you saw, like manually.
Yeah, bro. Anything in the
Mm.
bestseller section,
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
And the
That's
first thing I
actually,
said, so after I was just listing like LED light. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
but I
That's
built
insane.
DSGNE, the first software I built DSGNE because I was doing all this manual shit.
Hmm.
So it was different. It was a lot of APIs and like it wasn't Chrome extensions,
Yeah, yeah.
but it
Okay,
was the
yeah.
same thing. Like we would pull from Walmart API, pull the images and the description, and then pull the title from eBay lower the price, make the listing and list it. So it's the same thing.
What year was this?
2016, 17, 18, 19.
Wait, does DSGenie still work with the API and stuff, or did Walmart like up
No,
their
we stopped
defense?
doing when there was a time in
Okay.
2019, a lot of people were getting MC011 and I stopped selling it. And the thing is, and I guess this could be, we're recording this. Yeah, this could be like I used to have a lot of conversations with like the CEO of DSM Tools, the CEO of AutoDS, the CEO of Zeek Analytics. Like on my channel, there are interviews with those guys. Like I have an interview with Paul Lipsky on my channel, right? You asked me about the API. Right. When you're building software in like these gray spaces, this is not
Mhm.
a white hat, this is not a black hat space, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, you're. Mhm.
99% of them don't sell, right? So although AutoDS sold to Fiverr for a couple million, it wasn't even a whole lot because he didn't end up in any big magazines or anything, right? Like DSM Tool, they had like 120,000 emails and he just didn't build the right software to solve the problem. And they ended up selling their email list to AutoDS. And then Zeek Analytics had a good, they stuck in their niche, they made their money. Skew Grid made a ton of cash, like over the years. That
Didn't
Russian,
they get sued by Amazon?
who gives a fuck? He in Russia, he's Russian, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, I heard some shit happen with that, bro. That's such a shame. I would have used Skew Grid if they were still up today.
yeah,
So I have
but
to do my own shit.
they got really big and was doing a lot of crazy stuff. Right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have Matthew. There's a dude I used to have on my channel. I have Matthew Beju. I had to take down all the videos I had with him because he got sued from Amazon.
That's insane. Yeah, dude, I like, oh my God, man.
We used to
That is
sell,
just
I have a
crazy.
video where we sold $12 million in a week on Amazon and we took it down. I can send you the video.
Wait, I want to see that on Amazon. How does that work?
We used to drop ship from Walmart to Amazon and sell 12, like
Oh,
the
oh,
highest spot
during
was
the
$12
time,
million dollars in a week.
during the time they didn't have like Amazon FBA and stuff like that, right?
They had FBA, but the drop shipping rules were more loose.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
So
because
we were drop shipping from
nowadays,
Walmart to Amazon, from Home Depot to Amazon, from Lowe's to Amazon,
mm,
selling all the
is
brands
it?
from Walmart and Amazon. Anyway, guys,
Yeah,
you're recording too much. Like the video, subscribe. The lesson to learn that, like, I guess theoretically you can list manually, but I don't think
yeah,
because of how the platform is. And because of all the tools that have come since, like I did it a long time ago, doing it manually, I really don't think is a good idea. And if you can't
yeah.
get $500,
Uh,
go get a job and get $500 and drop ship.
Yeah, one thing I want to add is that like some people they like to say that you have two type of wallets, a time wallet and a money wallet. You want to use the time wallet to get more money and then use the money wallet to get more money instead of using your time to get more money. But yeah, if you're tight on budget, spend some time, get a job, manual list, do whatever, scrape up 500 and then just invest into the software, invest into
And
your time.
move to a cheap country.
Yep.
So like, subscribe.